Kiev has found a way to make its aging tanks still useful on the battlefield. Here's what they've done to make them better. With the war in eastern Ukraine dragging into its 6th year, the government in Kiev is buying upgraded models of a Cold War tank in an effort to outmatch Russia-backed rebels. The Ukrainian army has acquired around 150 T-64 2017 since 2018, Radio Free Europe reported. The T-64 is unique among Soviet-style tanks. A departure and major advancement compared to existing tanks when it first appeared in the early 1960s, the T-64 actually is more Ukrainian than it is Russian. The Lviv Tank Plant factory that builds the T-64 is in Ukraine. And today the Ukrainian army is the major user of the type. Another major user is the rebel army in eastern Ukraine. The T-64 introduced a number of advancements, including a new diesel engine. It also replaces the human loader with an automatic device for ramming shells into the breach, reducing the overall crew to just 3 people and saving weight. The T-64 was the first Soviet tanks with the now standard 125mm smoothbore cannon, which an upgraded T-64BS can fire a guided missile through its tube. The Soviets never exported the T-64, preferring to sell cheaper, simpler T-55s, T-62s and T-72s. Throughout the later decades of the Cold War, thousands of T-64s equipped Soviet armies, primed to wage apocalyptic tank war with American M1s, German Leopards, and British Challengers. The T-64 was more than adequate to the task. This particular tank was provided with certain capabilities that were more advanced than NATO tanks that would not appear for an additional 15 or 16 years, U.S. Army Major James Warford concluded in a 1992 thesis. When Eastern separatists, armed, supplied, and reinforced by Russian agents, rose up in April 2014, demanding to split away from Kiev and join Moscow, Ukraine sent T-64s into combat. And thanks to Russia, so did at least one rebel group. In June 2014, NATO published satellite imagery supposedly showing unmarked T-64s crossing from Russia into Ukraine. 6 days later, Twitter user @Mstislav9 posted a photo they claimed depicted a T-64 belonging to the Donetsk People's Republic separatist army.